Hey guys, I'm going to be reading Rescue and Jessica, A Life-Changing Friendship. And it's by Jessica Kinski and Patrick Downs. Illustrated, which means they drew the pictures, by Scott Magoon. I bought this book when we were on vacation one summer and just had to have it. On a special farm in the countryside, a pup named Rescue was in training. He was learning to help people who could not see, but he was worried. His trainer had just said, "You aren't meant to be a seeing eye dog." That was hard for Rescue to hear. Helping people who can't see was the family business. "The service dog team is better for you," his trainer said. "Service dogs work beside their partners instead of in front of them." Will I be a good service dog? Rescue wondered. What will my new partner be like? Will she like me? Rescue didn't want to let anyone down. Rescue looks like a really good dog, doesn't he? In a hospital in a city, a girl named Jessica was worried. Both of her legs were badly hurt. Everyone hoped her right leg would heal, but the doctors had to remove part of her left leg so she could be healthy again. "You're an amputee now, Jessica," the doctor exclaimed. "You have to wear a prosthetic leg or use a wheelchair for the rest of your life." That was hard to hear. She had only ever walked on her own two legs. "How will I do things on my own?" Jessica wondered. "When will I be able to walk again? What will my life be like?" Her whole family was worried about her, and she didn't want to let anyone down. So a amputee means someone who has lost any part of their body. And then a prosthetic is something that replaces that part of their body so that they can do things. And Jessica's is a leg. Back in the country, Rescue was learning how to be a service dog. When he wore his blue cape, that meant he was in training. He had to stay by his partner's side. He fetched all kinds of things. He even learned how to open doors. "Rescue, you're a natural," said his trainer. Look at him. I hope I can train Bosco how to fetch things. So far, he hasn't learned. At the hospital, Jessica was learning new ways to do things that used to come so easily. She used a wheelchair to get around. She practiced getting out of bed differently. She put on a prosthetic leg so she could stand. She was learning how to walk again, even though her right leg was still hurt. "Jessica, you are becoming strong," said her doctors. And there she is. Do you know anybody in a wheelchair? Sometimes it's difficult for them to get around, and I think it might be difficult for Jessica. Rescue was proud of all he had accomplished, but he was still worried. He was named in honor of a brave firefighter. He had big shoes to fill. Rescue wanted to help people just like his namesake. Jessica knew she had made a lot of progress, but she was frustrated and sad about the things she still couldn't do. She wondered if she ever would be happy again. She felt like the changes were too big and too much. So there's rescue. What does rescue mean? Does that mean to help somebody out when they're in need? Yep. Let's see what happens. It's a lot of changes for Jessica. One day, a visitor came to see Jessica, and she brought her service dog, Curie. Jessica saw how smart dog like Curie could help her. That very day, she started filling out the application to ask for a dog of her own. I think a dog like that would be helpful for Jessica, don't you? After a while, Jessica got some very exciting news. Rescue got exciting news too. He also got a new red cape. Finally, the big day had arrived. "It's so nice to meet you, Rescue," said Jessica. She looked so nice and so pretty, Rescue thought. Rescue stood up very tall. He hoped she didn't notice his legs were trembling. But his wagging tail gave him away. Jessica smiled a big smile and laughed a big laugh for the first time in a long time. Jessica and Rescue stayed in the country for a few weeks, and Rescue showed all her things he could do. "You're amazing," Jessica told Rescue. "You think I'm amazing?" Rescue thought. "I think you're amazing." So there they are, meeting one another. I know some of y'all have a dog. Have you taught them any tricks? Back in the city, Rescue and Jessica got used to working together. Rescue brought her the things she needed. He opened things that were hard for her to reach. Rescue barked if Jessica needed someone. If she tripped, he would hold steady so she could get back up. Rescue and Jessica were always together, but when she didn't need his help, Rescue really liked to sleep. Jessica knew that even though Rescue was special, he was a regular dog too. She made sure that Rescue had playtime every day. But Jessica still wasn't completely healthy. One day, her doctor told her that her right leg would have to be removed too. She would need to wear 2 prosthetic legs. This didn't get any easier for Jessica to hear. The night after the doctor removed her right leg, Rescue knew just what to do to help Jessica, all on his own. So now Jessica has 2 prosthetic legs. but Rescue was there to help her. Rescue and Jessica had to start all over again. Slowly but surely, they learned how to do all the things they needed to do together. They did chores together, played together, and snuggled together. For the first time in a long time, Jessica felt happy, and that made Rescue happy too. How fun, how sweet. You changed my life, Rescue, she said. I couldn't have done this without you. I'm so proud of us, he thought. You rescued me, Rescue, Jessica said. Sometimes dogs have a way of doing that. They make us feel so much better. But the truth was, they had rescued each other. The end. I hope you enjoyed reading this book with me, and maybe we'll do some others next time. See ya!